Hey, good morning. I am off to show a property or a couple properties to a client. It's pretty early in the morning and thought I'd go ahead and just do a recording, even though I have a feeling that nobody's really watching these, but what the heck. So I have been dealing with my OCD a couple different ways, obviously through medication, one being on the proper medications, and then two, through a treatment called EMDR, which is essentially something that they had designed for folks who came back and were dealing with PTSD. And essentially what this does is it is an activity that, how is the best way to put this? It essentially stimulates each side of your brain, which if you're focusing on the event or the person or anything like that that has caused the stress, then it kind of essentially takes some of the feelings away from that, kind of unprogramming it. So, but it kind of is essentially is you can either tap on each side of your arm, kind of in a sequence of left, right, or right, left, or something to that extent, where you're kind of touching one side of your body. The other that I love the best is 8D or 3D music. You can look it up on YouTube, and it's quite interesting. Makes you feel like the music is moving around your entire head. Almost like it's like a ball of music, and it kind of just bounces around, and it's euphoric. It's very relaxing. It was used originally for PTSD. I would highly recommend you try it out. It's something that I use for concentration as well as clearing my head. And one other great thing about it is if you picture a event or a person that triggers an emotion, to concentrate on that while you're listening to it, it desensitizes you to that to help kind of clear out past events and those sorts of things like that. So definitely something worth checking out. You do have to have headphones on, and it's kind of best, I guess you could say, is to listen to it at night before you go to bed with some headphones on. Some people will put it under their chins or above their heads, their phone that is. And that is also a great way. There are a couple of apps too, where you can even use kind of shining lights that go on each side that pop up on the left, right, etc. So something worth checking out. It helps with just about any type of mental illness in terms of anxiety and those sorts of things like that. And it's been kind of a life changer for me in terms of looking at my past and picturing events or people that have had a great amount of stress or situations that have kind of wrecked my life, and desensitizing myself to it. But definitely worth checking out. You do have to have headphones, and I'm rambling, I apologize, but you don't necessarily have to have a mental illness to do it. It's something good that I think everybody should try to do at least once a day. All right, thanks.